everyone, this is Maria and thank you for joining this video. Do you ever feel like you have a plan, that you have a project, that you have a wish and you just don't advance with it? Like it's just stuck there, like it doesn't actually mean results to you? In this video I want to talk with you about how we can manage our projects, and it's a really basic actually what am I doing versus what I should do kind of video. So I'm not going to tell you how you should do it. I'm not going to tell you the steps what you should do, but I am going to make you think about what you really are doing and what you should really do. So maybe in my case at least, I used to have this wish to make a project, to enter the marketing business, and it really didn't ever happen because even though I really wanted it, or at least I thought I wanted it, I really didn't act on it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if you really want to do something, try writing it down, and as a previous video mentioned, try talking it out with people you enjoy talking about this, with people that will encourage you. And once you do this, actually grab a notebook and write down at least 3 things you've done to get this project moving, okay? 3 things. And after that, after you write those 3 things, whether you actually have them or not, maybe we're just not doing something, and at that point you will understand that you are actually not making the best effort you have to achieve it. Well, after you write down those 3 things you have done, write down 3 things you should do in the next 2 months or 3 months to get the project going. So once you have these 3 objectives, just concentrate on making them. Focus your energies on actually taking a step. So now, if you saw the previous video, you now have the people you talked about over you, asking you how's the project going. You have you have this pressure, this social pressure to actually act, and now you don't even have only the pressure, but you will now also have your next steps. So it's going to be easier for you to make yourself actually do it, and that's an issue I actually have. Sometimes I choose a book and the book isn't as interesting as I thought it would be, so I try to pressure myself in doing it and I don't actually read it. But at the moment I speak with a friend of mine and I tell him about, or her, about the book I'm reading and what's it about, and that the other person is interested in, we can make a deal, like, okay, let's do this. Let's put a deadline for both of us to make us pressure ourselves on doing it. So this is something that has worked a lot for me. Pressuring the person to pressure myself on actually doing it. And it's going to be a lot more easier to have your objectives written down, because with that you'll have this visual guidance that you didn't have before. And maybe by looking at this, you will actually notice that this step you thought was the next isn't the next one, because you first have to do A or B, okay? So this is the challenge I want you to try this week. If you have a plan, if you have a project, actually grab a notebook and write down 3 things you have done to achieve that objective, and 3 things you should do in the next month, 2 or 3 months. And once you have this visual, try taking a step at a time towards that objective. So I hope you really do it, and once you achieve that objective, please tell me. I'm going to be super happy knowing that this challenge actually made you step up to look for your project. Okay? So thank you very much for joining, and see you in our next video.